Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm here in the Crutchfield video studio today to show you something about the JVC KW-NT1 navigation receiver. It's a double-sized stereo and sports a big 6.1-inch touchscreen display. Now there's three things I want to show you about this stereo. First, some of the really cool GPS features that it has. Second, I'd like to demonstrate the built-in Bluetooth capability. And third, show you just how easy it is to control your iPod. But let's start with GPS. The big display makes it really easy to see. And this navigation system, I've got to say, really exceeded our expectations. And I'll show you how. The navigation guides you with text-to-speech voice prompts, meaning that it calls out the name of the next turn. And here's something pretty cool. It tells you what lane you should be in. Now, say you're approaching a complex interchange you haven't seen before. That's pretty good to know. The built-in database has 6 million points of interest already loaded. And it's real easy to load your own. You just download them from Google Maps, put them on an SD card, and there's an SD card slot right behind the removable faceplate. But let's say today I want to go out to lunch and I feel like barbecue. Carther's Smokehouse. You bring it up and it's got all the info you need. If you've got a Bluetooth phone hooked up, just tap that icon and it'll call ahead so you know if they're busy, what their lunch specials are, or just tap go and it'll calculate rather quickly a route and take you right there. Now here's something really interesting that I found, and I've never seen this at all, is you can actually tell this to alert you when you've gone over the speed limit. And you can set that, different parameters here. Now that's really great if it lets you keep your eyes on the road for one thing, but it also, if you live in a place where radar detectors are illegal, it'll tell you to slow down before the highway patrol does. The built-in Bluetooth lets you make and receive phone calls through the stereo. It uses an external mic which you can mount on the mirror, sun visor, or dash. Now when a call comes in, the number will appear on the display, or if you've downloaded your phone book, the caller's name will also appear. You can answer the call using the touchscreen, or you can tell the stereo to automatically answer or reject all incoming calls. To make a call, you can use the keypad here, or tap an entry from your phone book, or from your call history. Now this stereo's version of Bluetooth doesn't let you stream music, but it's great for making and receiving calls. When it comes to listening to your tunes, the KW-NT1 has you covered. There's a USB input mounted right up front where you can get to it easily. And the cool thing about it is that you can plug in your iPod directly and control it using the touchscreen. Or, if you want, a passenger control the tunes using the iPod itself, and you'll still get song info on the screen. It's up to you, and JVC makes it really easy to switch back and forth. The stereo is compatible with the newer iPods, including the iPod Touch. But if you want to view video from your iPod on the stereo's display, or if you have an iPhone, then you'll need the optional video cable. No matter what source you're listening to, the music's going to sound great thanks to a powerful amplifier, a 24-bit D to A converter, and a 7-band EQ. And here's something that JVC does that most other stereos don't. If you're using your factory speakers, you can turn on the amplifier gain control and limit the amount of power going out so that you don't overload your speakers, they run more efficiently, and they'll always sound their best. Now besides the USB input and the CD-DVD playback, there's also a handy auxiliary AV input right on the front. And as I already mentioned, there's an SD card slot behind the removable display. Now all that adds up to give you a lot of flexibility for listening to your music sources. An important thing to keep in mind is that the KW-NT1 is part of JVC's Arsenal line of audio gear. Now what that means is that it's built to perform and to last, and JVC stands behind that with a 2-year warranty. That's a quick look at the JVC KW-NT1 navigation receiver. Now I've got to tell you, this is a really great stereo. When we took it out of the box and hooked it up, it just worked so easily from the start, we didn't even need to look at the manual. You can find out more about it at crutchfield.com/KW-NT1 or give us a call at 1-800-555-9408.